Beware of your unhelpful thinking styles and your negative thoughts during moments of disappointment. Have you ever been upset? Maybe, let's just say, no one paid attention to you, or you had an expectation in your mind, and no one lived up to that expectation. So then you sort of go into this victim mode, and your mind starts playing some narratives. It's those narratives that you need to be careful of when you are disappointed. So they usually sound like, no one cares about me, all the hard work that I do, no one appreciates me, all I do is work and pay bills, no one treats me the way I deserve to be treated, no one cares about me, if they loved me they would notice me. These types of thinking, this is a very dangerous type of thinking. Okay, it happens when we're disappointed, when we have an expectation, and an expectation from our loved ones, let's say our spouse, our children, and then when they don't meet that expectation, we go into this thinking style. Okay, the problem with that is you are speaking from a place of victimhood, so you're playing the victim, and the emotions that would happen or that are associated with that is you would feel resentful, you would feel disconnected, you would feel entitled, and many other negative emotions. And then it'll affect your behavior as well. You might come across as passive aggressive, you might come across as angry, you might come across as given a silent treatment, or what have you, which are all unhelpful. And what's going on, when this is happening, what's really going on is you have an expectation, or maybe a fantasy or a thought that you haven't communicated, or you haven't communicated well enough. So you may, let's just say you want dinner, right? You want dinner to be served. You come home from work, and the spouse is busy with the children and the housework, but you didn't say what you need. You didn't say, I am hungry and I would like dinner to be ready when I come home, or are you able to cook dinner? You didn't express that, but you come home tired, you've overworked yourself, and there's no dinner. What's happened here is that there's an expectation that was unmet, and you didn't express it. So what you're really doing here is you're expecting your spouse to read your mind. And mind reading is one of the unhelpful behaviors between spouses, where they expect the other to read each other's mind. This breaks down relationships. You need to be expressing yourself frequently. You need to be expressing your needs frequently, even if it's on repeat. So don't just, because most of us will think, well, he or she should know what I want. We've been married for 10 years, we've been married for 20 years. She should know what I want. No, this is a recipe for disaster. You need to be constantly reminding and expressing your needs, asking for what you want, politely. Okay? You can express your needs through an appreciation. You share an appreciation, you express what you need. It can sound like, I really like when you cook for me, when I come home from work. I remember the last time when you cooked something, it was amazing. I'd really appreciate that. Can you do that for me? Stuff like that. Just express your needs. Okay. Most of the time, our loved ones will fulfill our needs, or as much as they could from our needs, right? Or at least they'll communicate that if they can't. So they might say, hun or babe, I'd love to cook for you. I love cooking for you, but I'm tired. The children have been giving me a hard time today. Baby A was sick. Baby C had an issue at school, and so on and so forth. How about we eat out? How about we eat in? How about this? How about that? There's communication there, right? But if you leave it to um, mind reading. And if you leave it to just having these expectations and not expressing your needs, then you're going to go into that victimhood mode where you're going to start saying, no one appreciates me. I'm the man around the house, or I'm the woman around this house, and I do X, Y, Z. No one really sees me. I feel unseen. I feel unheard. I deserve better, blah, 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 which lead to catastrophe. So, simple message for today's video is express how you feel, express how you need, what you need, and be repetitive. Be a broken record if you have to be. Express it in a polite way, not in a demanding way, and understand that people cannot read your mind. People should not know what you want, and people could not know what you need. Okay, so remove the shoulds. He or she should know. He must do this. Remove the must and the shoulds and the coulds, because they're all part of the negative, unhelpful thinking styles. And start to be more assertive and more transparent, and start to express your needs clearer.